Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Uh, Thank you, Professor Elmira, for giving me this chance to present under the title of the role of Maqasid al-Shariah in the application of Minority Fiqh. Okay. First of all, I'm really sorry because I just installed my PC, my laptop, and the setting of my previous Zoom didn't appear, and it takes time a lot if I reset in order for it to be as it was. So the result is I cannot record with Zoom, and I try to record by phone based on the slide. So actually all my friends and professor can see the slide while watching my video. Besides, my laptop is of a problem. Pardon, Prof. Okay, I have my slide containing 9 pages. Sorry, 9 pages. Sorry. Okay. Muslim what? Yeah. Okay, 9 pages. Okay. You can see from the page 1. Yes, the title. Yeah. Okay, the outline. I have list here 5 main points that I want to share with you. First, between majority and minority fiqh as an introduction, and second, the minority fiqh, what, why, where, and how it is to be applied. And third, what is Maqasid al-Shariah all about? This is the concept in general of the Maqasid al-Shariah, and I relate it to the application of the minority fiqh. And fourth is Maqasid al-Shariah as the common platform in the minority fiqh, and the fifth is how the concept of Maqasid al-Shariah in relation to minority fiqh to be applied in the real case, in the daily case, in our friends in the West with the Muslim minority. Okay, once again, I would like to remind you can watch the video while seeing my slide. Okay. Okay, page 3 about an introduction, which consists of the relation, the interplay between majority and minority fiqh. Okay, I recall a class by Professor Arif Ali Arif. I thought Prof. Elmira also for sure know him, and maybe was taught by him also, because Prof. Elmira was a student also in my department, Department of Fiqh and Usul al-Fiqh. He was telling me and all friends that fiqh in general can be divided into two, fiqhul quwwah and fiqhul da'if, the majority fiqh and the minority fiqh. Here in page 3, uh, what is majority fiqh all about? So the majority fiqh is called normal fiqh, the normal life of a Muslim. It happened in the Muslim land where Muslim people become the majority. So when they become majority, there is no excuse uh, to apply the to apply the exception. uh, so they should apply Islamic teaching as they are. This is called normal fiqh. So all rulings should be carried out normally. And then the third characteristic, there should be no a number of legal exception to remove hardship. So the provisions runs as it is. This is the normal fiqh, fiqhul qawwah, majority fiqh. And the second is called minority fiqh, fiqhul da'if. When this kind of fiqh happen, it happened not in the Muslim land. It happened in the place where Muslim people become minority. So when when they become minority, for sure they face a number of hardship, the limitation of mosque, the limitation of food, the limitation of interaction to uh, to learn knowledge. I think all kind of facilities that are normally enjoyed by most Muslim people, they cannot enjoy it. That's why they face hardship. Islam says that when hardship inflict us, there is an exception. So when it comes to the minority fiqh, we can call it fiqhud darurah, the jurisprudence of necessary cases. There should be a number of legal exceptions to remove hardship. The provision runs not as it is, but runs as it will be. So this is the main difference between majority fiqh and minority fiqh. The basic reason to apply minority fiqh is because of the existence of hardship, the existence of difficulties. So in the legal maxim, ad-daruratu tubihul mahdhurat, what is previously prohibited become permissible because of that hardship. Okay, who firstly coined this idea of minority fiqh? Most scholars, most Muslim people agreed upon that there are three towering figures in this field. First, by Sheikh Taha Jabir al-Alwani, the Egyptian Muslim scholar who reside in the US. He was among the founders of the Triple IT also. His book deals with exactly about the minority fiqh, toward a fiqh for minorities. This was again strengthened by Al-Qardawi's works, which is entitled The Life of Muslims Among Other Societies. And the third towering figures was Abdullah ibn Ubayya, the Mauritanian scholar. He authored a an Arabic work actually, Sina'atul Fatwa wa Fiqh al-Aqaliyat wal Aqaliyah al-Muslimah. This was translated into English, entitled The Fatwa Industry and the Jurisprudence of Minorities. So, if we want to explore and understand about the Fiqh al-Aqaliyat, we must first refer to this preliminary works by Al-Alwani, by Al-Qaradawi, and by Ibn Ubayyah. Okay, this is page 3. Page 4, about the minority fiqh. What, where, why, and how. What is minority fiqh? Minority fiqh is a term used to refer to a contemporary legal discourse responding to the challenge, to the difficulties, to the hardship in the private and public Muslims living in the West. This is, as I mentioned earlier, that the existence, the appearance of minority fiqh was actually departed from the existence of hardship facing Muslim people in the West, where so we can say that the application, the dire need of application of minority fiqh is actually in the Western Europe and the North America. I would like to say that the region in which the minority fiqh applies is not confined in both regions, but maybe in Japan, maybe in China, maybe in Russia, even maybe in Indonesia, where in Indonesia maybe there are some regions where the population is not the Muslim who are the major. So in some region, Muslims are minority also in Indonesia. But basically, when we call minority fiqh, some scholars refer to that taking place in Western Europe and North America. So, because of their dire need of the minority fiqh and the bodies who will govern their affairs, so they established in the Western Europe, it was established ECFR, the European Council of Fatwa and Research, and in America, in the North America, it was established the Assembly of Muslim Jurists in America. We're still in page 3, okay? Okay, why? The idea appeared as the result of ijtihad in response to the various hardship facing Muslim people in the West. Okay, how minority fiqh will be applied? So the basic idea of minority fiqh is to permit what was prohibited. I think so. The basic, but not that at all. But the basic idea of minority fiqh is to permit what was previously prohibited, and to some extent to oblige what was prohibited. That's all. Ad-daruratu tubihul mahdhura. That's why minority fiqh is called fiqhud darura. Ad-daruratu tubihul mahdhurat. This is page 3, page 4. Now we come to page 5. What is Maqasid al-Shariah all about? So Maqasid al-Shariah actually consists of two things. Ibn Taymiyyah says in his Majmu'atul Fatawa that actually the most important objective of a Muslim in his life is to know Allah. Asraful maqasid huwa ma'rifatullah. This is the absolute, the peak objective of maqasid. And fall under knowing Allah, under ma'rifatullah, is to materialize the benefit, tahqiqul masalih. Tahqiqul masalih, as explained by most Muslim jurists, consists also two things which are attracting benefit and avoiding harms. In the words of the Quran, attracting benefit is called wa'mur bil ma'ruf, and avoiding harms is called wanahyu anil munkar, wa'mul bil ma'ruf wanha anil munkar. These terms are very frequently mentioned in the Quran. So when we ask about what is the Maqasid Shariah, what is the objective of the Sharia, to materialize the benefits. That's all. That can be attracting benefit positively and avoiding harms negatively. Okay. Next, page 6. Okay, page 6. After we know about the essence of the Maqasid Shariah, we should now differentiate between what is called Maqasid and what is called Masalih. Actually, both terms are interchangeably used by scholars, but here, as expounded by Professor Hasim Kamali, there should be a differentiation between Maqasid and Masalih, even though those terms, both them, can still be used interchangeably. But knowing the difference between both terms will help us understand the flexibility and the firmness of the Sharia. Here, I want to exemplify the Maqasid and Masalih as if it is a will. So the two main ingredients, the two main elements of will is the axis, which is placed in the center. The outward of the will is, that's we call will. So the main thing I want to say that there is the inward and there is the outward. The inward will not move, and the outward will constantly move. What is stopping, what does not move is called Maqasid. Like knowing Allah, it will never move to another. But how the knowing Allah be translated in our daily lives with all kind of means, the means may change. That's called masalih. So the compatibility of the Sharia is actually founded on the firmness of maqasid, and the second on the flexibility and dynamics of masalih. That's all. Actually, this needs more elaboration, but I think for this slide it's enough. Next, page 7. I want to pose a view, an opinion by Ibn Qayyim al-Jawzi in his book I'lamul Muwaqqi'in an Rabbil Alamin. He strengthened that the main characteristic of the Maqasid Shariah is its adherence to the human universal nature. So, what is called humanistic actually tends to be Sharia, not humanism, humanistic. So here, among the signal characteristic of the Sharia is its compatibility with the universal human nature. This is revealed to by Ibn Qayyim as follows: Sharia is based on wisdom and achieving people's welfare in this life and the afterlife. Sharia is all about justice, mercy, wisdom, and good. Thus, any ruling that replaces justice with injustice, mercy with its opposite, common good with mischief, or wisdom with nonsense is a ruling that doesn't belong to Sharia. Even it is claimed to be so according to some interpretation. So, what is actually happening in the idea of minority fiqh is to materialize the benefit, the maslahah, the justice, the mercy. They face a very severe hardship. So should there a mercy of Allah, which is in the form of the exception of some legal rulings. This is the basic idea. So, this is to justify the minority fiqh. Okay. Okay. Next, page 8. Okay, page 8. I want to show here that Maqasid Syariah can serve as the melting pot, as the common platform, of between Islam and other religion, between Islam and other world, between Islam and other civilization. So Islam has two main characteristic of the teaching, which is exclusive and to some extent which is inclusive. And other religion, other civilization, other people that take place in the West, they also have their own culture. They have their exclusive culture, but they share with us the inclusive culture, goodness, justice, tolerance. It is all universally accepted value that is agreed upon by Islam as well as by other people of religion, other people of civilization. So, in the case of minority fiqh, the tolerance in the using conventional mortgage, the tolerance to greetings during Christmas, and other fatwa was actually the materialization of the mercy of God. This is my opinion. Okay, let us see the examples of fatwa on the Muslim minority issues. This is what I mentioned earlier. Mortgage, the left side is opinion from the traditional fiqh, from the majority fiqh, fiqhul quwa, and the right side are the opinion of the fiqh da'if, the minority fiqh. For example, most Muslim scholar, not all, okay, mostly they prohibit conventional mortgage, even though yes, we can find a few scholar, they allow conventional mortgage. This but I want to say the left side is the 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 most agreed upon opinion. Okay, this take place in the majority fiqh. When it comes to minority fiqh, it was permission of conventional mortgage. The second issue, Christmas greeting. In Indonesia, mostly we don't bid Christmas greeting. Yes, some people put their greetings to Christian people, but uh, most people, because we are majority, yes, we honor, we allow our Christian fellow, our Christian people uh, to do their Christmas, but we don't say the greetings. We don't greet them. Huh? But the greeting may be, yeah, somewhat obliged for our Muslim fellow in the West. Uh, this is, yeah. So that what I say, from prohibition to permission. But the minority fiqh is not all about from prohibition to permission as always, but sometimes some scholars like Al-Qaradawi and Ibn Baya, they stick on the traditional opinion like headscarf in France. The traditional opinion says it was obliged, obligation of wearing headscarf. And yeah, even though we are in the West, so a Muslimah should wear the headscarf. Uh, so this is the most agreed upon opinion. Of course, even in Indonesia, there is scholar that view that headscarf is not obliged. So what I'm talking today is the the mostly agreed upon opinion. I think so. My presentation. Thank you, Prof. Elmira, for very pardon for my shortcoming to not record in the Zoom. If allowed, I will record it again and submit to the portal. That's all. Thank you, all friend. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.